Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right out here in my lab in the wee hours in the morning. Before I do what I do for you, got a nice little lesson for I'm getting a little annoyed, so it's going to be a semi-rap. I'm trying to put you in check because all you fake funkers playing this God game, yeah. How about how religions create ignorant geniuses. Y'all a genius about a bunch of nothing. So let me talk about y'all. I'm getting annoyed. I'm seeing let's go. Right as 25-year-old live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get it together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do. But it's rhetorical. And if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. But you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And two, be true. For all you fakers, I'm coming to tell you about yourself. How about that? And if you think I'm talking about you, I probably am, because if this is you, I'm talking about you too. Let's go. How religion creates ignorant geniuses. How you put them two together? I'm about to show you, because y'all think y'all know something and don't know nothing. Hence, ignorance genius. All you fake, phony, want to be seen as, I'm a good Christian. I'm a good Christian. No, you're not. If you got to say it, you're not. Those who know, don't say. Those who say, don't know. And I'm tired of hearing, I'm a good Christian. Okay. You can believe that. That's on you. But just stop. Why? You just fooling yourself. Stop lying to yourself about you are good at anything. Pay attention. Come get your lessons, implement them, and then you can know thyself. I was told, I was so insulted. Well, I know, I understand. Again, religious genius. I was told right thing philosophy is not a religion, so it's not about God. Somebody said that. I had to digress, catch myself. Okay? Some people say something that, not just kids. You got grown people talking out the side of their mouth, but that was their concept. I asked them, you know God or you believe in God? I believe in God. I believe in God. Bye-bye. That's how you deal with those geniuses. Let them continue to be geniuses on their own time. Not with you, because they can't teach me nothing. So I don't go with that, you genius. Ye of little knowledge of self is your biggest problem. And having less knowledge about anything else, that's real religion. Okay? Not only not understanding, but not doing the things you need to be that's going to make you what you claim to be, a Christian. Christians don't run around saying they're good Christians. They do good Christian stuff. I know that because I fellowship with good Christians, and ain't never one of them yet said, I'm a good Christian. Everybody know outside my church environment, y'all full of crap. I'm listening, and y'all ain't doing Christian stuff. How about that? You unchristian-like in your actions. You may be Christian in your mind, but you're very unchristian. Why? You don't do the right thing. Simple as that. If knowing God was a competition, a lot of you so-called Christians would lose to me. Why? I know more about God than y'all ever conceive. Why? Y'all dumb as the day is long about yourself and God. Why? Did somebody tell you a lie and you believe it? So you don't know jack. I'm telling you the truth. You don't want to hear what I got to say. Because it ain't Christian. It ain't even. Dude, we was getting to God way before Christianity came into the play. Understand that, first of all. So if all you know is the Bible, you don't know nothing, as far as I'm concerned. Moving on. Why? You don't know yourself. Knowing the Bible don't mean you know yourself. A lot of y'all claim to know the Bible and don't have a clue about you. What that say about you. Never mind the Bible. Somebody wrote that. You fall for it, that's on you. It's nothing worse. And this drives me crazy than a religious, ignorant genius who knows everything about nothing. They can tell you about everything, but they don't know nothing. Stop telling me what you don't know. We won't have a conversation. Why? You got nothing else to talk about because you don't know much. So all you know is what somebody told you. You just regurgitating it. I don't need to hear your nonsense, okay? I see a lot of y'all ignorant religious geniuses talking loud and doing nothing. Right there. That's my problem. Stop talking. Start doing. And you talk less and do more. People will recognize it, and that's a good Christian. You can't get someone somewhere you haven't been or experienced for yourself. You don't tell me about God if you ain't had your God moment, if you ain't had God experience. Shut up about God with me. You can talk about God anybody want, not to me. I'm God conscious. I'm God aware. I'm conscious. I'm awoke. I know who I am. I'm not a Christian, good or bad. How about that? Now, see, I don't get caught up in that. You can't give what you don't have. And if you don't have knowledge of self, you don't know you. So talk about the Bible and all that good stuff don't do you no good. You give life, aka wrong advice about life. Why? Because you don't know the damn truth. So how you gonna enlighten somebody? You ignorant as all get up. How you gonna tell somebody anything worthwhile except more ignorant stuff? Because that's all you know. Tune in. I can help you. I'll leave it there. If you know God, you know that that's what I do. We can talk. We can talk. I love talking God, but not to ignorant geniuses. No, that ain't talking God. That's hearing a bunch of nonsense, and you can't teach them nothing, so that's a waste of your time. I'm a teacher, master teacher. That's what I do. If you and I together and I can't teach you, why? I'm wasting my time. Simple as that. Why? If I can't teach you, and you're ignorant, you can't teach me. So why are we even engaging in conversations and wasting time? Again, I make that clear to any and everybody. Don't care who you are, family member, friend. If you ain't about what I'm about, we ain't about nothing together. That's all. Simple. But if you just a God believer, shut up. Get knowledge. And then you can have something to say. If you just believe, and that means you don't know. Please understand that. And I see a lot of y'all doing a whole bunch of not knowing talking. That's why I don't listen to y'all. But I have to hear it. I have to deal with hearing it. But I'm not engaging. I'm not even wasting my time. If you don't know God for yourself, how can you teach me about him? Because you claim I don't know and you're going to light me to God. Really? Really? That's pot calling each other black if I ever saw it. I'm God conscious. I have knowledge and understanding of God for myself. I try to teach you how to get God's attention so you can earn your own blessings and be favorable in his eye. That's what it's all about. And if you think otherwise, that's cool. I ain't got a problem. But belief, again, belief is not truth. Understand that. Because you believe it, don't make it true. I keep telling you, you follow religion, you believe in a lie. Simple as that. Well, what you mean? Stop asking me a bunch of questions and do your homework. Belief is not truth or proof of your belief. You can't use the Bible to prove the Bible is true. The Bible said, okay, but any book outside the Bible, find me one. I got one. Book coming forth by day. Beat the Bible to death. Okay, you don't want that competition. You know, like I said, you don't want that smoke. Why? If you got belief, I have knowledge, you can't win. Your belief is a knife. My knowledge is a gun. Okay, understand that. You know who wins that fight. Again, okay, what you believe in is what you know. What you believe in, what you know, are two different things. Knowing is knowing. Belief is not knowing. I keep telling you that. So stop trying to make belief. No, it's just belief. That's all it is. And we all have them. I got them too. But they don't run the situation. Why? I only believe when I know. Okay? And I only can believe what I don't know. Because if I know it, I ain't got to worry about believing it. I can only believe what I don't know. And I believe a lot of y'all religious, ignorant geniuses missing the boat. I believe that. Yeah, I prove it fact. I know that. Okay, that's the difference. When what you believe in. Okay, what you believe in. Okay, no, that's the same. If the way you're living is dictated by your belief, and if you believe in God or Jesus, Allah, and you don't earn blessings from Him, stop believing. Why? Start doing. Why? Because believing ain't getting it done. Doing will. These is what He recognized, not belief and not words. So if you're going to serve God, I'm God's servant. Why? I do godly things. Simple. Win daily. That's what I do. You are free to do whatever you choose. That's called free will. All right, here you go. That should tell you what? That if you can't earn God blessings, whatever you follow, and if you ain't being blessed for following, you following the wrong thing. Why? God ain't recognizing you. Simple as that. If you're a Christian and you still got bad luck, you still got stuff going on in you, stop calling yourself a Christian. Why? You ain't doing no work. Christians put work in to earn their blessings. I got the philosophy about that. I know that much. Y'all don't know that? Moving on. I know religious idiots claiming to be geniuses, okay, who think they are, and they do nothing but more and more, what? Teaching of what? More ignorance that they have. That's all they got. They got no knowledge, so they're going to give you what they got. Ignorance, nothing. Waste of time. If you have no self-knowledge, you can't teach anything. Why? Obviously, you haven't learned nothing yet. I was a student for 30 years before I started teaching. I didn't come out being a teacher. I'm no, that 30 years. I'm just a student in my book, doing my stuff, paying attention, and getting my stuff together. I'm not that dude now. Why? I moved up. I got it all together. I figured it out. Now I'm the master of who? Me. That's it. I don't master nothing except me and my philosophy. Ain't trying to do nothing else. Why should I? What I got is working for me. And please, do me a favor. Please stop trying to teach me what you obviously don't know. Stop. I'm not converting. Okay, I'm not a Christian. I'm not going to be a Muslim. Don't worry about converting me. We can have God conversation. We can engage. But don't try to make me come to your place. No, I don't do none of that. I fellowship. I'll come visit. Like I said, but converting me? No. You are what you are. I am what I am. We ain't got to change nobody. I ain't trying to change you. Moving on. So please don't try to change me. Okay? What? I'm the one with self-knowledge. I don't want to put the time in to learn, do, and be, to have mastery over myself. You should be learning from somebody like me instead of trying to prove me wrong or teach me something that you don't know. Waste of both of our time. So we ain't going to entertain that again. But if you follow the Bible, that make you a Christian. I understand that. But if you follow the Bible, that's cool. Just learn and understand. I don't, so I'm not interested in what the Bible say I should be doing. That's for you to follow, not me. I don't follow that book. Don't bring the book to me. Why? I got no cares about that book. I tell my pastor all the time, my man, that's your thing. Right thing is my book. I got my book. Bunch of them, okay? I use these to teach from, okay? I learn from people who what? Who teach. That's why people teach. That's why they write books. I should write a book. Why? Y'all don't read a damn thing, okay? I got books. That's what I teach from. I use books. That's my job. My craft is to study, read, teach what I know. So please, all you religious idiots, leave me be, okay? I got nothing against you. I got nothing with you either. So we ain't got to do nothing. You over there, I'm over here. Prison rules. If we can't get along, you stay on your side, I stay on my side. That's it. We ain't got to do nothing else. Okay, moving on. I ain't got to speak to you. I ain't got to engage with you. I ain't got to do nothing. But if we have a problem, That's how we can address it. You stay over there, I stay over here. We won't have no problem. If we get in arm's distance, there could be a problem where I come from. That's why I said, you go over there. Why? Far enough away, because I get in arm's distance, I might swing, or vice versa. So that's old school. All right. If you're living your lessons that you're learning from the Bible, I got nothing but respect for that. God will bless you. Why? I can't bless you, but I respect that you putting in the work. I do that. That's because I'm not a hater. I ain't got no ill will towards nobody, what they do. So I'm not beat for that. Do what you do. Be good at what you do. And people will respect you for what you do. Not what you say. No, they ain't got to respect the words. Respect the action. That's what he does. All right? Okay, last one, wrapping it up. Appreciate you tuning in. This didn't take long. I guess my pastor said truth don't take long. Let me get this out the way. You can't serve God through belief in religion, but in what? Righteous deeds. God don't bless you because you're Christian. God don't bless you because you're Muslim. He ain't gonna bless you because you're a Jew or Hindu, Buddha. Nigga different. He blesses good deeds. He don't care what you call yourself. He don't care what you call him. And everybody got a name for it. Well, this is fine. But again, being all-knowing, you already knew that was coming. I told you, my best friend and pastor, when I found God through what? My righteous living and practicing the philosophy of our ancient ancestors. I put them to use. Practice my philosophy. She taught that. I put it to use, and guess what? Just like the blood of Jesus still works 2,000 years, I got 10,000 years of my philosophy that still works. How about that? So I'm not beat. I ain't in competition. But me and my pastor, we both know God. How he got there, how I got there, two different ways. But the fact that we did, that's respect that we have for each other. Moving on. And if you on the same level, you got to be respectful. If I'm a master, you're a master, we got to respect each other. Why not? That's part of the course. Moving on. I got to God my way. I call it the hard way. I went around, up and down, through. I was in search. I went and found him. My dude been knowing God all his life, from I'd say, since I've known him, we're going on 50 years. So he pretty proficient with that God thing. I trust his acumen when it comes to God and from a biblical aspect. Okay? Trust me. I love my biblical lessons when I could sit there and hear him get a lesson. I say the same thing, just different, but it's the same thing. So I'm not in somewhere where I'm in here. They thinking, my dude knows just what he talking about. He knows just what he doing. That's why I go there and I get lessons every week. I got biblical lessons now. I got 10 years of worth biblical knowledge. How about that? I don't read the Bible. I'm studying the Bible. I get my lessons every week. Okay, that's my cheat sheet. All right, I get everything I need to know. And I even question the lesson from, I'm a student, he's the teacher. Every week, I'm checking out my class lesson. How am I doing? I got it right. Yeah, okay, we on point. Yeah, thank you. I'm following. I'm not leading. I'm not dictating. I ain't criticizing. I'm following. I'm a good follower. Okay. And respectfully, I got no issues with what the brother do. I'm on board. I'm on board. What you need from me? When his sister called me, I see my phone ring up, his sister Sylvia, I know it's like a God call. I'm getting called from God. Why? I'm about to do work. He gonna need my services. And I'm there to do just what I need to do. I love that. And they take care of me. We work together. That's a beautiful thing. All right. That's good Christian people. I fellowship. We both prove, like I say all the time, it's more than one way to get to God. We are living proof of that. I personally don't know nobody outside my pastor and my mother-in-law and my right thinking master. No God. I hear a bunch of people talk about God, but I ain't seen nobody who really understand and know God like we do. So I need more people to get in that conversation to what? Knowing God. Okay? Living right. Doing that. And he'll make his presence known to you. That's how he came to me. I didn't go looking for him. I was looking for the truth. Hello? I found him. Go. We both know who we are through what? The work that we put in and the blessing that we receive from the God that we claim to serve. Simple as that. I get blessed every day. He get blessed every day. We serving the same God in our own way. That's for everybody, and that's what I mean. Everybody can do it. Moving on. If your belief if your belief and you're living right, you got to what? You got to God. You get God's attention. Why? Because you're earning blessings. AKA, you're a right thinker. Why? It ain't what you say, it's what you do that God will bless you. And if you're living right, your life seems to be what? Paid in grace. You walking in God's grace. I've been called a whole bunch of stuff. Okay? From their perspective, and I ain't said a word. See? I just do it. Whatever you call it, okay? However you see it, that's fine. But I'm the one who's doing it. Practice that, and you'll see the difference. Why people start recognizing you ain't got to tell them who you are, what you are. They see. Like a Mason, I don't go around, just act, conduct. I'm a sage. Some people say something different about you. You no, it's the way I carry and conduct myself. I know that. Do the church, my elder. I love that brother. He said, "You're special. Don't change. People see it. Keep showing it." Thank you, old dude. Why? Because that's what I'm going to keep doing. And some of the old heads, you get that, they give you that good advice, they give you that good, they give you a good comment, and then they backhand slap you with, a toast of reality or something, whatever. My dude said, don't change. I love that advice. Why? I'm taking his advice. I'm listening to him. He got it right. All right. Last one to wrap it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. If your heart and mind is not on God, then you're really on what? Your own. That's ego. You think you God. Most of the people running around think, they believe that, I'm God. No, that's ignorant geniuses who know a lot about nothing. Everything about nothing. That's called it ignorant genius. I just coined a new phrase for you. When you see somebody wilding out, you're an ignorant genius. You smart about nothing. You're a genius about doing wrong and doing nonsense. If what you did wrong was yesterday, what you did yesterday was wrong, you gonna do it again today? That's insanity. Right, thinkers? We're not insane. We practice what we teach. I do. And you practice what you learn. That's what you should do. That's how it works. In closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me 100 minus a day. So I never let my right thinkers who learning who they are the right way have passed away. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an ignorant genius.